there's one more place we're gonna do before I nerf my team on purpose so that the battles are not quite as awesome. This is the way I like it. When I'll be farming, I'll be using this team. But I figure I should inspect the bosses at the very least, maybe give them a turn to attack or something, I don't know. But so before we do that, we're gonna do one more thing. We're gonna head to 125 and stability 5, and we're going to go to, where is that place? Azure Dream. I wanna see what happens when we fight the mirror ball. Here it is. You gaze into the mirror ball and it gazes right back at you. Alright, so this is my team. It's me facing myself, so. Okay. Well, I think because I'm level 800, level 900, and they're level 400, I was faster and I got to move first, resulting in me wiping them out. Because we both have the Mimic Surprise option, and I'm guessing that in the event of a tie, the person with the highest speed wins. I think that's what happened. See, my group got to move first. Tanukaruk ate everybody, and that did damage to the enemy Tanukaruk. Okay. Alright, well, that question was answered. Let's go ahead and finish up this place. You seem to have interrupted Flubris in the middle of an extremely entertaining juggling act involving his eyeballs. Without warning, your overzealous Apollinaire begins to hoot and holler encouragingly, causing Flubris to drop his eyeballs. Now they're all covered in dust. Understandably, Flubris attacks. I don't think we would call that attacking. Healer Brain. Now, where is the exit? Oh, there it is. Achievement earned, powder. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and create a new character. Let's see, health down, intelligence up, or health up, defense down. I think we'll go for intelligence up, just so that I have more versatility. I'd rather him be a main. Wait, what is the spell? Death or chaos? I think I'd rather him be a maniac because there are more abilities that interact with maniacs. Well, let's see what kind of appearances we get for the maniac. Wow. Okay, that is really bright. Okay. I kind of want to do the maniac because there are abilities that interact with me being a maniac, such as eating him and then doing damage. So I feel like I could leverage that more in the future. Alright, let me see how it looks again for the Nyx Informer and the Maniac combination. It's kind of an off combination here. Alright, let's go with this one for now. I'm not too thrilled with the health down, intelligence up, but that does make me attack more. Whereas the other one, the health up, that's good because he gets a lot of health gain per level. And the defense is good because he doesn't really get a lot of defense gain, so 30% or 20% less of that isn't that big a deal. They each have their advantages, but I guess we'll go with the Nyx Informer. Alright, so this will hopefully speed up my farming in a way, without nerfing myself too badly. That is to say, I'm going to go ahead and unequip him out of his artifact, and we are going to swap him out for the Nyx we just fused. Let's go and reorder. Alright, and this will result in us being not as powerful as we used to be. That is completely true. But that is so that at the very least the enemy stands a second of fighting against me. Let's go ahead and attune the relic, and maybe we'll even spend some piety on this. Let's go ahead and attune. Let's see here. I kind of want to awaken more relics though, because I'm already thinking of ways to make this even better. For example, if instead of doing Meat Bomb, I'll do something else, such as the Siege Engine, and see if I can leverage enough hit point damage with that. So that way they just die as soon as I start my turn, so that way I can't be affected by places that say can't resurrect, or I won't be affected by the elves that say death effects don't happen or resurrect effects don't happen. So there are counters to my build. It's just that for the most part, I can easily streamline or steamroll enemy groups and farm as much as I need to, which is one of the things I do. Is I just get a lot of farming done. I'm just Farmer Bob over here. I really like the idea of getting this leveled up just so I can see what happens when I get to rank 30. But I also like the idea of getting more relics. I've decided, I've looked through things, and you know, I might actually get slowed down if I level up to rank 30 right now. So what we're gonna actually do is we are going to level Triumvir up to rank 10. This will be the first relic that I level up to 10. That way I just start each battle with Arcane on one of my guys, which he'll probably die right away. Actually, no, he no longer will get eaten by Tsudukrug. So he'll actually get to cast something. So yeah, let's go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and level this up. 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800. It doesn't click every time, but I am pressing it, so rank 10. There we go. Okay, that wasn't too expensive. Powering Triumvir. I have no idea why, but I guarantee you that I did used to have an upgraded Volcano and Blast Wave gem, and they have since been disappeared. They just vanished into the ether, I guess. Maybe a monster in the game world ate them. I don't know. They are not in my stables. They are not equipped anywhere. They're just gone. That is totally true. That's something I mentioned about 10 episodes ago, and yeah, it did happen to me, and I hope it doesn't happen to artifacts or monsters. We're gonna go ahead and go into level 130. Alright, one of the reasons why I did eventually realize that one of the reasons why this character does not do as much damage is because she has damage reduction and rebirth on damage as her trick slots, whereas this character has attack damage and spell potency. So that actually plays a large role in this. And I'm thinking maybe I'll just turn her into defense up, attack down creature. This will give her more protection. And I'm emphasizing protection on her because this only works if she is not the first to die in her team. As long as the Apollinaire dies, or either of the two meat bombs die, she can revive them back, and then they can take care of her. So if she dies first, then I'm kind of sunk. Now that being said, I do have a backup plan in this Resilience Aura. Also, one of the comments on the previous video said like, hey, he's gonna try it out. I want you to know that you can actually get yourself stuck in a perpetual loop. So you can actually make this time loop better, but my recommendation is, as you play with this, if you try to make it this kind of build, just make sure you control the timeline enough that it's on your side, but not move it so much that you lose control of it. Vlora is crying. What else is new? You command your Apollinaire to slap Vlora across the face as hard as it can because she's not fooling you a second time.
I forget that I already tried that trick on you once before. No matter. This time I won't be defeated so easily.
Let's take a look at what we get here. These are the realm properties. So they attack 11 additional times, and they're all, of course, they're going to be all fused. And because of their extreme speed, they're going to get to move before me. I really like that spell. Yeah, it's gonna take you all day to kill that Forsaken. Oh, I have damage numbers showing because I was working on, because I was trying to figure out how much I was healing, because one of the time loop builds I was working on was a cleric with a life golem. And that one I kept getting stuck for the most part. But it's fine, it works out because this is a boss battle. Achievement earned, Slayer of Vlora. Okay, got an Ice Eagle decoration. Don't know what that means, but sure. I mean, that's really the only thing I look for in these things. Oh yeah, I can turn on my prophecies card at this time. Let's see how well we performed.
You've completed a total of 12 lines. Well done, Tran. Please accept this reward.
Okay, it is not nearly as awesome. Well, I mean, the piety, yeah, that's extreme piety. The rest of the loot is not as good as the goblet, but that's fine. Your Rune of Prophecies has been refreshed with new tasks for you to complete. Yay! Alright, let's go ahead and start upgrading, enhance. Oh wait, this is something else. This is increases the damage your relics deal with attacks by 1% per rank. Oh, okay, this is something else. % of your relic stat bonuses, even when they're not attuned to a creature. Oh, that actually sounds really cool. But we'll hold off on that for a minute. Let's go ahead and let these achievements roll on in. I guess that's it. So let's go ahead and get a couple more of the relics that I was looking for. I was looking for the Rosenthorn and Bloodseeker. And that's pretty much all my piety. Let's go ahead and level up what we can. Let's see here. What's a good 10? After bear is attacked. Bear is attacked. Bear deals damage with an attack or spell. Start a battle. Okay, we'll get this one. We'll level this one up to 10. Waiting for the achievements to roll on in. Earning Rosenthorn and earning Bloodseeker. The achievements don't always pop up. Sometimes they pop up when I leave the game too. I'm changing up the team just a little bit because I already put out enough damage per turn as it is. I would put out even more if I used this Tanu group, but then you wouldn't even be able to get to see the enemy. So I'm still being intentionally nerfed by using the Nyx Informer just to keep the game, I guess, visible. So we'll go and level up, or we'll go and fuse my Iron Golem with the Clawing Cockatrice. What this will result in is this. If you look at Outcast no longer in the middle of the screen, it says here at the start of the battle, the races of the last 3 creatures in my party, that's corrupt monsters 4, 5, and 6, are changed to that of the first creature in my party, that's the Golem. So they will all become Golems, which, because of his self-awareness, will result in him sharing these traits with everybody else. Now that being said, I would probably be better off using Outcast no longer as an item, self-awareness as a fuse trait, and then a better Golem trait as the innate trait, so that they can all benefit from it. However, right now I just don't have a Golem that I care that much about. If I take a look at which Golems I can summon, here we go. I can have, for example, Regal, so I've recovered 25% health. I'm not really in the mood to actually do real fighting. I'm just mowing through the enemy, because I have to get to, I think, Realm 240 before I can start fighting the gods. Each enemy has 50% chance to start battles with sleeping. Sounds cool, again, if they had a turn. I'm not going to defend. I'm not going to get attacked, typically. I don't plan to change up my monster. I'm not sure what would happen to this. I think I might lose my innate trait. I should play with it sometime, but I don't think now's the time. Because I do have to record this for Wednesday. Anyways, and then Embolden, extra defense. Again, none of those things. Oh, and there's Gold Golem, which if I get attacked, I get more stats. So none of those really particularly matter that much, and I'd have to create a new artifact just to work with it. Because right now I've got the artifact Battle from Within with it. I'd have to create one with the Claw and Cockatrice in it, so that it have that perk. Because I need that perk to make everybody else a Golem. All right, let's go and fuse this with that, and I guess this looks kind of cool. We're also going to fuse my Koloss Firebrand with this Malignant Spirit. So this will result in this division of mortality is great. It applies to a lot of things, such as Scatter Shot from a skeleton. It applies to, so I'm assuming it applies to things like Stay Dead and spells. So basically, the more health I have, if it's different from the opponent's health, I just do damage, just straight up damage. So even if his intelligence is small, I don't know what it'll be, but even if his intelligence is small, it would be enough intelligence. Let's go and reorder the team. I think that's right. Okay. Yeah, he's got health up, intelligence down. I mean, that's alright. What is his artifact health? That's okay. Leave it alone for now. You are defense up, speed down. Do I want to do anything with that? I already want to make you a health up. So what do we think? Health up, attack down? Yeah, maybe health up, attack down. Let's do that. Items field, so we gotta find the thing in here. Health up, defense down. Health up, here we go. Health up, attack down. So you're gonna be lazy, apparently. Here we go. Now we gotta equip some gems on you. Alright, and I think we're ready to roll. I'm not exactly sure how this will turn out. Oh, I should level up. So let's get you up to par. And that's good enough. Let's go into level 135. Oh, mouse is on the screen. Let me get rid of it. What would normally happen would be my turn crook would go first, eat the party, and then they would immediately die from meat bomb. That's not how this setup is. Oh, I need to equip relics on these, so their relics fell off, I guess. They got merged. So what happened there was with my malignant spirit, when they get revived, they get a ton of damage from stay dead, which normally is 40% of my intelligence. But in this case, I add my hit points on top of it. This, in addition to the Satyr, I'm pretty sure it's Satyr Guardian, I don't really have to worry too much about the bad guys. It's a little disappointing that the enemy still gets a move, though. I may just recreate this team with a mimic in it somewhere so that I get first move. When I am farming, that's what I do, because I'll just walk into the enemy and just keep moving. Because you have to do an entire area a dozen times just to get something that you're looking for. Let me find the divination can. I'll show you. Well, actually, here, I can show you right now. If I go to Bestiary, I don't know if it's just harder the more cards you get out of a particular deck. But if you look at Griffin, I've been trying to get this final Griffin for a long time. Okay, so normally to get a, let's see, do I have anybody that's A? Okay, to get an A, you need 10,000 points. And to get an S, you need 10,000 points. To get an A, you need 5,000 points, and so forth, right? So for example, if I brought Harpy Hag up to 5,000, it would become an A, and I'd have 5,000 out of 10,000 progress. Okay, so that means at 10,000, I have S rank. So at Razorfoot, okay, I got that. Screecher, okay, 68,000. Dreamfinder, 11,000. Divebarber, 27,000. So I had to fight these guys a ton just to get these cards. But this one is, I had so much trouble with the Griffin Screecher. That means I could have leveled this. I could have leveled 6 things to S in the amount of carnage I wrought upon this singular race or creature. Here's a Griffin Master. Griffins are fast-moving creatures that work together to bombard their foes from the skies. Do you really think your creatures stand a chance against my team of Griffins? We'll soon find out. So, if you remember, the trait of this is that number 1 is a golem. So creatures 4, 5, and 6 also become golems, and they get this trait, which is useless. They get this trait, so they should all have darkness surrounding. I don't know if they do. I don't know if they do, because I would assume you'd have a lot more hit points than that, in fact. I have to check. But they should all get Division of Mortality, and they should all get Dark Dance, which doesn't matter too much. It would actually work with Renaissance, but it has to actually be in this order, so that way when the Tanukruk or when a party wipe spell gets casted, that she kicks in with Pandemonium Rebirth after this character is already dead. Because it goes in order when a simultaneous spell happens. So the order does matter in some cases. Let me speed through this and check out real fast what their stats are. And this is why I don't want them to get a turn, because they get 7 additional attacks. I mean, that's just obnoxious. Just do one big attack or something, I don't know. So we inspect. Yeah, he gets meat bomb from his artifact. He gets, okay, self-awareness, that's from Golem number 1. Huh. Weird. Huh, okay. So this isn't doing anything that I thought it was doing. It says here, at the start of the battle, the races of the last 3 creatures in your party are changed to that of the first creature in your party. That should make them a golem. Class is the element. What I call element, like, you know, chaos, life, nature. So it says here, first creature, that's the golem. Races of the last 3 should be this. Okay, it says death golem. Your golems share their innate traits with each other. That's what it says, but why does it only say self-awareness temporary? Does cockroaches have to be moved? Does it only apply, like, hold on, do I also have to move that to the last slot or something? Because they are sharing self-awareness, but they're not sharing anything else. So this is not actually doing what I was intending for it to do. So I can still replace him. Yeah, this is obnoxious. This is why I've been driven to just dedicating myself to the pursuit of brain dead farming. When you do this for 130 hours, you just want to feel like, okay, I'm just auto combat here. Please resolve. Now, the game is still fun, and I still like having progress and building up my monsters. I just don't like this part, where I sit there and go, wah, 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 wah. That's not, to me, that's not interesting. I gotta wait for them all to do that, too, because they're so fast. Why are they fast? Let's see here. They have extra speed 217%.
I was once the enchantress for your kingdom many years ago. Your ruthless, desperate grandfather turned me into a weapon to be used against his enemies in a time of war. I will never forgive your family for what you did to me. This will be the end of you.
Yeesh. Alright, let's take a look. Coercion. At the start of this creature's turn, it forces an enemy to attack one of its allies. Okay, that's what happened. At the end of its turn, it forces an ally to cast a spell. Okay. Let's give you a good old Cyclone Strike. So by provoking, he got eaten by cannibalistic tendencies, and she will initiate Meat Bomb. But before that, she had she's getting to cast some spells. So this is all that same turn. There's a lot of reactionary stuff. I don't know why my stuff isn't a spell for Master Spell. Was that a Kabbalist skill I've got? Or is it just taking a while for those buffs to disappear? Well, I mean, I can just provoke again, but that sets off a tremendous chain reaction.